So nature really does provide us with the most amazing examples of how to understand the deepness of how we've been made up. So I'd like to take us through the next set of understanding your fascial body. So if we just use this as an example as the human body, this is what we would look like, our skin covering on, and we want to know how we are connected underneath there. So the first thing we would do is we would then remove our skin layering. And what you'll find is there's a little bit of subcutaneous fat, so that would be sort of this area here that we could then still remove more of. But this white coating that's remaining is really our first layer of fascia, which we call the superficial fascia. From here, we compartmentalize the body. So fascia then separates different segments of our body. So if I had to take the orange now and open it up in the center, you can see all this whiteness that is separating each of the segments, which would be similar to separating the different muscles in our bodies. So there's a really great example of that, and this is where we're starting to now look at what we call the deep fascia. If we take one of those segments and open it up even more, you can start to notice the white dividing lines just within this little segment itself, just creating a different compartment. So for example, if we looked at this segment here, the surrounding fascia is what we would call the epimysium. So it surrounds the whole muscle. And then within the muscle, these separate compartments, this is now going to be, this white lining here is called the perimysium. So it further separates the segments of the muscle. And then finally, these fine white lines that separate each of these segments is going to be called what we call the endomysium. So now we have a little bit more of a better picture how everything is connected, surrounded, contained, creating form, creating shape, creating strength, creating that amazing network that we know what fascia is. So can you believe it? A simple orange has just given us the whole concept of what fascia is in our own bodies.